Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the last topic, the last concept of index number, that is consumer price index numbers. So it is also known as cost of living index number. Actually, this consumer price index number measures the effects of changing the level of prices of commodities on the living condition of a different class of people, middle class, lower class, or since consumption pattern of two different classes of people differ in character from time to time, place to place, and separate consumer price index number have to be constructed because the purchasing power may be differ from middle class to high class level people. So the cost of living index number should not be interpreted as the measure of standard of living, but it is the one of the concept criteria to measure the standard of living of a particular class of people in a given period of time. So because standard of living depends on many factors like family size, its age, its income, occupation, place, so region, economic conditions, etc. So therefore consumer price index number plays a very important role in economy. So let's understand the meaning. Consumer price index number represent the average change in price over a period of time paid by the ultimate consumer for a specified set of goods and services. It is based on retail price of commodities. As we know, the prices of a commodity may increase or decrease in the prices because of various reasons from time to time. So to represent these average changes, so we using consumer price index numbers. So let's the methods of constructing consumer price index CPI. First one is aggregate expenditure method. So the formula to calculate aggregate expenditure method is CPI, that is consumer price index is equals to sigma P1 Q0. P1 represents current year, Q0 represents base year quantity. Sigma P0 Q0 both base year price and quantity into 100. So one more method is family budget method. So family budget method is equals CPI is equals to sigma PV. Here P means price relative. So the formula to calculate the price relative is P is equals to P1, that is current year price divided by base year price into 100. Next V represent, that is a value. The value is equals to P0 into Q0, that is base year price and quantity divided by sigma V. Similar there is another formula, that is I means index, V means again value, PW means, that is W means weights, again P means price relative. So let's solve some problems based on consumer price index. So let's consider this problem. Construct the price index number using family budget method. So today we are solving in both method. Items are given A, B, C, D, E, F, and units. Here units means quantity. So let's consider this is Q0. So price in 2015, that is base year price. Price in 2018, that is current year price, that is P1. So let's solve the problem. So already prepare a table. So first items A, B, C, D, E, F, Q0 100, 80, 30, 10, 82, and P0 is given P1. First you need to find P1 Q0, that is the product of P1 Q0. So multiply these two. It is 100 into 60, that gives 6000. So next 80 into 45, into 45, which gives 3600. So next 30 into 100 3000. Next 10 into 50 500. 8 into 40 320. 2 into 1200, that is 2400. So now the find the sum. 6000 plus 3600 plus 3000 plus 500 plus 320 plus 2400. So that is 15,820. 15,820, that is the value of sigma P1 Q0. Next to find sigma P0 Q0 is nothing but V. V and P0 Q0 are same. Now find product of P0 and Q0. So 100 into 40, that gives 4000. 8 into 30, 2400. 30 into 70, 2100. 10 into 30, 300. 8 into 20, 160. Next 2 into 900, 1800. Now find this. So 4000 plus 2400 plus 2100 plus 300 plus 160 plus 1800. So 10,760. So 10,760, the value of V and P0 Q0. So next you need to find the value of P, that is price relative, that is P1 divided by P0 into 100. So here, so under first case, P1, that is 60, 40 into 100, so is equals to 60 divided by 40% is equals to 150. So similarly find the all the values. So next 45 divided by 30 into 100. 45 divided by 30% is again 150. So next 100 divided by 70 into 100. 100 divided by 70% gives 142.86. 142.86. Next so 50 divided by 30 into 100. 50 divided by 30%, that is 166. 166.67. Okay, so next 40 divided by 20. 40 divided by 20. So 40 divided by 20 percent, which gives 200. So next 1200 divided by 900, which gives 1200 divided by 900 percent, which gives 133.33. So 133.33. Now to find the value of sigma p, so that is 150 plus 150 plus 142.86 plus 166.67 plus 200 plus 133.33. So 942.86. So the value of sigma p is 142.86. Okay. So next, so PV, that is price relative into value, that is these two columns. So 4000 multiplied by 150 is 6 lakh. Again 2400 into 150, which gives 3,60,000. Next 2100 into 142.86, so 3,06,000. Next 300 into 166.67, which gives approximately 50,000. So let's consider 50,001. Next 160 into 200, 32,000. Next 1800 into 133.33, so 2,39,994. So let's find the total, plus 32,000 plus 50,001 plus 3,06,000 plus 9,60,000. So 15,82,001. So now find the CPA value under family budget method, under aggregate expenditure method. So the formula to calculate a family budget method, so sigma PV divided by sigma V, so is equals to, so the value of sigma PV is, so this divided by sigma V, that is 10,000 760 10,760 so equals to divided by 10,760 equals to 147.03 approximately. So the value of a consumer price index under family budget method is 147.03. So now find under aggregate expenditure method. So the formula to calculate aggregate expenditure method is, so CPI is equals to sigma P1 Q0. So the value of sigma P1 Q0 is 15,820 divided by sigma P0 Q0, that is 10,760 into 100. So which equals to 15,820 divided by 10,760. So 15,820 divided by 10,760 into 100. So it is also gives same answer 147.03. So approximately the values in family budget method and aggregate expenditure method remain same. So the value of CPI is 147.03 and 147.03. So this is consumer price index. So thank you, students.
Good morning, students. Let's continue with consumer price index. So calculate consumer price index for the following data. So commodity ABCD is given, P0, P1 is given, and W is given. So here the value of W is given. So therefore we need to find the consumer price index by using family budget method. So because while calculating aggregate expenditure method, so we required a Q0 value also, but here W value is given. Therefore consumer price index is equals to sigma PW divided by sigma W. So here P means price relative, that is P is equals to P1 divided by P0 into 100. Let's solve the problem. Okay, so weights is given 24311. So that is sigma W is equal to 10, P0 base year price and current year price. Let's find P. P means price relative, P1 divided by P0 into 100. So the year P1 value is 4 divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 into 100. So which gives 200. So 4 divided by 2 gives 200. So next, next 6 divided by 4. So into 100. 6 divided by 4 into 100, which gives 150. Next, 6 divided by 6, so which gives 100. Next, 3 divided by 2, 3 divided by 2 into 100, which gives 150. So next, 1 divided by 1, 1 divided by 1, so which gives 100. So next, find PW, that is price relative into weights. So 200 into 2, 400. Next, 4 into 150, that gives 600. Next, 3 into 100, 300. 1 into 150, 150. 1 into 100, 100. Now add, so 1000, 1300, 1450, 1550. Now apply to the formula. So family budget method, CPA is equal to sigma PW divided by sigma W. So here the value of sigma PW is 1550 divided by sigma W is 10. So which gives 155. Now the value of consumer price index is equal to 155. So now you solve this problem, calculate consumer price index using family budget method. So here weights are given. So this is W, this is P0 and this is P1. So please try yourself and thank you.